Hello everyone and welcome to fall deep cleaning, and today we are tackling our kitchen cabinets in particular. We're not going to do much else, but we're just going to focus on the cabinets, and we're going to start by clearing everything out of the cabinets. Then we're going to be wiping down all of the shelving and putting everything back again. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoy come along with me, and maybe you can also do some fall cleaning of your own, maybe a corner that you wanted to tackle this fall. So go ahead and join me in that if you would like to. I am also, as I'm going through each cabinet, just kind of assessing what I have, what I actually use, what I don't use, and we're going to be donating whatever that we are not using, and hopefully get a couple spaces cleared here in the cabinets. I would much rather have a little extra space than not enough space at all. So that is kind of the goal today, and I didn't think I had a lot of extra things, so we're going to kind of see what we can come up with as we go through each cabinet. And going through all of these glasses here, my 16-ounce glass tumblers that I sell on my website, I realized that I do not have any that are like current. These are all kind of outdated ones from the spring and the summer collections. So it is definitely time that I update my own cabinet in the items that I actually sell. So hopefully I can get some new designs on these tumblers to get these up to date. And I'm thinking maybe some fall and Christmas themes. So another thing I wanted to address was the exterior of the cabinets as well. We're going to get to that a little bit later once we get all of our interior nice and clean. I also had a couple of my containers here that I had forgotten to put labels on, so I went ahead and cut these out on the Cricut really quick, and then we're going to put these onto the containers to get them all matching and to get everyone labeled. And this cabinet here has been bothering me for quite some time. We have lots and lots of spices. We love to grill. Lamar loves to grill, and so we are always collecting spices, different seasonings and things like that, which makes it fun to try out when we're doing different grilling and things, but it also makes a lot of mess in the cabinets if you don't have a proper way to store them. So we're going to try to fix that today by putting a lot of these extra seasonings and things in some baskets, as well as our grilling spices and seasonings in another basket. And then hopefully this will kind of take care of the chaos with all of that. I really love my Lazy Susan for all of the things that I use on a daily basis, like baking things like soda, salt, and then as well as the seasonings that I grab for the most. We have some Creole seasoning, the Greek seasoning, farm dust, an all-purpose seasoning. These are the ones that I use quite regularly, and I like to keep those right in the forefront where I can grab them nice and easy. Moving on down to the container cabinet, and we're going to again just take everything out, clean off the shelves, and then kind of assess what we have and hopefully downsize a little bit. I do use most of these, so most of them will go back in. Weston wanted to help me with the pots and pans cabinet, so he's gonna give me a hand on some of these. They were almost more than he could handle, but he did his best and he really wanted to help. So here are a few of the spaces once they are well organized and ready to go again. Hopefully I can keep them nice and organized for a good while. So before we start this morning in the kitchen again, I just wanted to take you outside this beautiful fall day, just give you a couple glimpses of fall here and the sounds of fall outdoors. Yeah. All right, now that I have the inside of the cabinets cleaned out, I have, yeah, kind of gone through everything, and yeah, I'm happy with the things that I can now donate, and they're not taking up space in my cabinets anymore. And I didn't really think I had anything extra, but it's always good, I think, to go through everything. You never know, there may be something hidden back in a corner that you forgot you had, that you can go ahead and donate and get it out of your area, your space, so it's not cluttering, which always makes me feel good to just kind of declutter and just refresh everything. So now that that is done, now we're going to go ahead and work on the outside of the cabinets, just kind of go over them, just get them nice and cleaned, maybe brighten them up a little bit. I did go to the hardware store this morning to get a good, like a degreaser cleaner that we can use, but also a something to put on top then to hopefully help to kind of brighten them up, shine them up a little bit, and make them look a little bit better again. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that and see how they look afterwards. Yeah, hopefully we can see a difference. So first I'm going over the cabinets with a good strong like degreaser cleaner and give them a good wipe down, spray it on good, and this did a really good job of getting them nice and cleaned. I will try to find it and link it for you down below. I did get it at the hardware store, so if you want to grab it there, it's like the 409 degreaser, but if you prefer to get it online, I'll link it for you if I can find it, because it really did a good job. It even got some of the paint specks off and things, and it definitely got all of those grease spots, especially around the handles and things where that kind of likes to hang out at. And here you can see my super dirty rag. Here you can see me washing out my rag, getting all of that dirt and grime and grease out. It was super satisfying to get these nice and clean, and in person I could definitely tell the difference. Next, we are working here under the bar. So if you remember when we redid the kitchen, repainted and everything, I went ahead and painted this the same sagey green color as we did the walls in the dining room. So I wasn't loving it as much as I thought I would. So I went ahead and repainted it white again, and I think the bar stools will contrast a lot better with the white versus the green that it was. So here are the bar stools. They're more of a darker, so I think they'll just kind of pop out against the white a little bit better. And then to finish this off, I have a piece of trim here that I went ahead and painted the same color as underneath there. So we're going to add that down here on the bottom area down here. And then I have these little corner pieces here. They come separate. They're like for inside corners of your trim, where you would place one here like against the wall, and then you would keep going with your trim this way. We're going to use it a little bit differently. So I'm going to put them together like that, and of course we'll caulk all the seams and everything, make it look nice and seamless once we're done. And then we're going to fit that in there, and then we're going to add these onto our edge here like that, just to give it a little bit of a finishing touch there on the end. And I think that will kind of just cap it off and make it look a little more finished. So I went ahead and got my finish nailer out, and we're going to put the trim piece on the front here. And this in itself really finished it off. I don't know why this was never done or why I didn't do this sooner, but it makes it look so much better. And then of course we're going to add those finishing pieces there on the edge. And now that the cabinets are dried from being cleaned and scrubbed down, we're going to go over it with this Restore a Finish. And basically it is something that helps to take out the scratches and kind of those wear marks out of your wood furniture, cabinets and things like that. You just pick out the color that is closest to your wood color, and you can see the before and after. I think you can really tell a difference. So basically you just put it on a sponge or a rag and you wipe it all over your wood piece, and then you take a dry rag and dry it off immediately afterward. So here we're going to test it out here, and I'm going to let you see the before, and then we're going to put on our Restore Finish, and immediately you can tell how good this covers. I was very impressed with how it just gave the cabinets new life. It made them look so much better, and it was very simple to do. I am glad I did clean them really well before I did this, to get all of the dirt off first, but this did such a good job of cleaning up some scratches and things. Here's before and there is the after. So next I'm going to give you a couple shots of just the before and afters so that you can see the difference as well. And at one point I noticed that I obviously missed a spot, so I could easily see where it was, and I just took my little sponge over it, gave it a good wipe down, and it was perfectly good as new again. I also really like how it kind of just brings out the wood grains. Once again, just makes it look so refreshed, and especially in person, it just seems like the wood grain and all the character of the wood just really stands out. And if you enjoy before and afters, you'll want to stay for these final clips of the cabinets before and after, just to give you an idea of what the difference was. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully this gave you some motivation to get some fall cleaning done of your own, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.